I've seen you somewhere
Yes, actually,
on
my name
YouTube.
is Harish Bhavde. Yes, 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 yes.
Hmm. Okay, it's great to meet you.
Yeah,
I'm
here
glad.
also. Yes, I am also glad. Yeah, actually, I
Mm.
have seen
And I,
your video, and that's why I message you that if you
hmm
are free, we can talk.
no, thank you for reaching out. And I have seen in your video that there was some kind of thumbnail that you learned English in a very short span of time.
Yes,
I
yes,
don't
6 months.
exactly remember. I don't exactly
6 months,
remember.
I can. Yes, yes, yes,
That's great. So you're planning to go to the UK,
yes, yes, yes.
and what is the reason behind that? For what you're
Actually,
going
my
to?
actually my sister lives there, so I am going for just 15 days, 16 days holiday there. So
Mm-hmm.
I thought that this is the high time I should speak good English. Then I will explore UK very nicely. That is the main reason
Mm-hmm.
for starting that
Mm-hmm.
communication skill, learning communication skill.
That's great. You're, taking the full advantage of that opportunity.
Yes, yes, yes.
Great, great. And you'll have a good
There are
time to
one, two.
practice with native speakers.
Yes, yes, yes. And there are two, three more things happened with me. So I thought now means I took as a challenge that I will be a good speaker within 6 or 8 months. That's why I am putting
Mm-hmm.
all my efforts here.
That's great. That's great. It's a great effort you're making. It's really good because not many people, come out of their comfort zone to do this. And
Yeah.
I'm one of them who is coming out of her comfort zone to excel in this language. So
Yeah,
we are sailing
now
in the
I can
same boat.
say yes, yes. Now I can say this is a learnable skill. You have to learn
Mm-hmm.
it, and it is not that much
Mm-hmm.
tough. Earlier, I was thinking that speaking English is not my cup of tea, but now I am feeling that it is in my hand. If I will put extra effort, if I will be consistent, if I will do hard work with smart work, automatically I can become a good speaker. No doubt in that.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. That's very true. And it is for every language, I guess.
Yes,
The things that you have told me just now, it is applicable to all the languages, even for Hindi. Like, even if I talk about myself, I am improving parallelly in both the languages, like in English and also in Hindi. Like, I keep on learning new words in Hindi too, and I use that. Some, some Shuddh Hindi words, I try to use them also if I know, because if you'll not
very good.
use them, then you tend to
Yeah,
forget it.
you will forget.
So that
Yes,
is
yes,
why. So
yes,
same happens in English also. Any language you can say.
yes, yes.
So let's start with you. Please give your introduction.
Okay, okay. Thank you for asking me. And I would like to introduce myself for you and for your viewers also. I am Harish Bhave. I am from MP Madhya Pradesh. I am a businessman. I have my own medical pharmacy, and I am in this business from last 20 years. I have vast experience, and I have two kids. My elder daughter is 14-year old. My son is 11-year old, and we all are enjoying life.
Mhm. That's great. So you are becoming a role model for your kids also, right?
Yeah, you can say
Because
yes.
at this phase of life, you are trying to learn something new and becoming role model for your kids because they can also learn
Yes,
from you. That at any point of time, at any point of life, we can learn. Doesn't matter what your age is. So that's great. So let
yes,
me introduce myself also.
yes,
My
yes.
name is Sunita Rawat, and I come from a beautiful region, a beautiful village in Chamoli, Uttarakhand. And I am mother to two kids. I am a full-time homemaker. I hold an MBA degree too, and my hobbies are to teach and to read books. But I have not started a lot with it yet. But I have, ordered 2 to 3 books, 2 to 3 novels actually, and I'll be doing that. And other hobbies are to interact with people. I feel really
Yeah,
confident interacting with someone I don't know, and that makes me really confident if I am good
yeah.
at it. If I'm, I am doing good at it, so that makes me really confident. So that's a bit
Very good,
about.
very good, very good. Because while contracting with many people, you can learn a lot of things.
Right, right. Is sometimes I face the issue of slip of tongue. So the same issue I'm facing in English also. So do you
Okay.
have any suggestions for me? How can I improve on that?
No, yeah, as I can see that your English is quite good, and I don't think that you are fumbling or anything like that. But yes, you have to practice. The practice makes man perfect. That is the one line I can tell you, because I am telling you my personal experience that 6 months back I was not at all able to speak like that. But yes, doing practice continuously and listening part. I am always emphasize that listening part is very important, because the more you will listen, the more you will get many things, not only language, but you get your GK will also increase, and everything you
Mm-hmm.
can get the new ideas also. So listening is very important compared to reading, because reading you may because you pronounce differently or you pronounce wrongly also. But when you listen
Mm-hmm.
a good speaker, so you can get the correct pronounce. But while reading, you
Mm-hmm.
will not get the correct pronounce, because how you will read or how you will pronounce, you do not know the exact pronounce of that particular word. But if you listen, and listening is, that's why I'm telling you in my all I all means I always say that listening is 70%. If you are a good listener, then you become a good speaker also, because listening is very
Exactly.
important. While listening, you can get many things. I am telling you my personal experience that listening, because of the listening, I am speaking nowadays, I can say. So listening is very important, and if you listen with full attention, with minute observation, then you can get easily.
The listening is what that helps you the most.
Yes,
That
yes,
helped you
yes,
the most.
yes,
And many people I've seen that they emphasize most on reading. But I
yes.
totally agree that not a single thing cannot work for everyone, right? If something is working for me, it doesn't mean that it will work for you also. So I'm also these days I'm experimenting with everything, reading,
Yes.
writing, speaking, everything, and let's see what works best for me. So I'm experimenting on that, and it's great that you already, you've already recognized the way that works best for you, and you can spend most of your time on it.
How we learn our mother tongue or our Hindi?
Hmm.
Because of listening only. That time we were not able to read, so listening was the most of the time we were listen. Then only we can speak. So listening is very important, and reading is, yes, I know the reading is also very important. But
Hmm.
while listening, you can learn many things, particularly pronunciation. While reading, you will not get the pronunciation. The main problem with
Right.
reading is that I totally
Mm.
agree that reading is also very important, and I am also reading nowadays. But still, I am getting the good results while listening. That's why I am telling you.
Hmm. Mm. I totally agree with you. And even while reading, if you don't know how to pronounce that word, then you might, end up with pronouncing it incorrect. So that
Yes,
also happens. But if you are confident enough, if you are an intermediate speaker, then you are mostly correct with your pronunciation. Then we can
yes,
definitely go for it. And
yes,
in my case, like I have never been in an environment, even in my school days, or you can say college days, I was never in that kind of environment where I can listen to the speakers, or I can talk to them. So I was really unfortunate about that. But whatever English I used to speak or I used to know, that was by reading my textbooks. So
yeah, I know.
whatever I got, the knowledge I've got in English is from textbooks only.
No, in
So it's
reading
also
you
about
can
your
get,
interest.
yes, reading you can get the grammar, because the how they
Hmm.
write it, you from reading. So reading is also
Right.
important. I'm not saying that reading is not important. Yes,
Mm.
the four
Mm.
pillar is reading, listening, speaking, and writing. Four pillar are there.
Mm.
So you have to use all four pillars. Then only you can become a good
Hmm.
speaker.
Mm. And it's also about your purpose of learning this language. If you want
Yes,
to learn this language for day to day conversation, that you can, enjoy your journey of English, like whatever you like to do it. But if you want to be a trainer, or if you want to go for an exam, then you have to sit, whether you like it or not, you have to practice everything,
Yes,
speaking, writing, everything.
everything. Yes,
So
yes,
that happens.
yes, yes.